Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome into the Nick. Nicolay Field on the campus of Adrian College for the final game of this three-game weekend series between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the University of Akron Zips in NCBA Division III action. Good morning, everyone. I'm Remington Gilniak, bringing you today's game as these two teams get set for the rubber match after splitting yesterday's doubleheader. It was a pretty entertaining day of baseball here at the Nick yesterday. Adrian took the opener 6-5 in a tight one where the Bulldogs were able to generate just enough offense and hang on to it late to get the win. On the pitching side of things, it was Tyler Clement who led the Dogs in the mound, where he went 6 innings, allowing just 2 runs while striking out 6. But Akron answered back in Game 2. It was Simon Gilchrist leading the Zips on the mound, throwing a complete game, allowing just 1 run over that contest. Looks like we are set to begin play today. It is Brady Tampot stepping in, facing Sam Sipe, making his first start of the season for the Dogs. First pitch breaking ball fouled back over the screen. We are underway here from the Nick. Looking at storylines for our game today. For this one, it's all about the Adrian offense. They've proven that they can largely shut down this Akron lineup. Of the 7 innings yesterday, 5 of them were scoreless, courtesy of Nathan Linder, but it was a late rally that carried them to the finish line, but the Bulldog bats just never seemed to get going in that one. We'll see if that changes today. As the 0-1 misses down and in. Yesterday, Tampot in Game 2 was 1 for 4 in the win, singled in the 7th inning. Sipe working out of the stretch, first base side of the rubber. Comes in the motion, the 1-1. Fastball called, strike of the knees. Pretty much a center cut pitch there. Tampot maybe looking for something off speed as Sipe features that high 3/4 arm slot. Generally with that, you're going to see a lot of two-seam fastballs and sliders. As the catcher, Cliff, sets up outside corner. Into the motion, breaking ball misses up. Weather once again an impact here today. A little bit warmer than it was yesterday, around about 45 degrees, maybe reaching temperatures in the mid-50s as we progress through this one. For now, still rather cold. Sipe comes set for the 2-2. Goes in the motion, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, Sonata shortstop. Linder Fields at the waist. Throw over to Passagiato at first. 1 up, 1 down to start out the ball game. While we have a moment, we'll take a look at the rest of this Akron Zip lineup. We've already seen Brady Tampot, and it's Caleb Ogg, Josh Meisner, Luke McClure, Cole Batt, Mike Torzidio, Dwayne Brown, John Barnes, and Adam Menzura, rounding out the 9 for Akron today. So that's going to bring up Caleb Ogg. Second baseman had a big day yesterday in Game 2. Pair of hits for him in that one. Sipe goes to work. Fastball yanked it outside. Cliff has to slide over to knock it down. Again, with the weather, the sun's starting to come out a little bit, but may create a lot of problems for all pitchers in this one, including Sam Sipe. But when you have a guy working high 3/4, they rely so much on finger pressure. And in a day that's this cold here in Michigan's natural refrigerator, may start to see a little bit of wildness from Sipe in this one, as he is behind Caleb Ogg. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Fastball rolled on the ground to third. Reuben Fields throw over to Passagiato at first is in plenty of time. Back-to-back groundouts to start the game. Well, credit Sam Sipe. Fell behind early on with 2 uncompetitive pitches. Came back with a pretty good fastball. Outer third at the knees. Got Ogg to roll over on it. That's going to bring up Josh Meisner. By far the most dangerous hitter in this lineup. Saw him get 3 hits in Game 2 yesterday. One of them bringing in a run. Scored 2 runs for himself in that one. First pitch, breaking ball, wave and a miss. That's the pitch that Sipe's going to need throughout this one if he wants to navigate through this lineup. That breaking ball that started middle of the plate, outer third, ended up a good 4 to 5 inches off the outer edge. 0-1, line into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that one's going to be bobbled by Wise and left, but able to get to it quickly, so he'll hold Meisner to the single. We have our first hit of the ball game. The NCBA Division III level, courtesy runners still a thing, so Meisner, who is the backstop today for Akron, will be lifted for the courtesy runner, not a pinch runner. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Luke McClure, in this one. McClure in Game 2 yesterday, 0 for 4. One of 3 Akron hitters who went hitless in the 6-run game they had yesterday. First pitch, breaking ball misses off the outer edge. Not much of a lead off first by the runner. Clift wasn't tested once in Game 2 yesterday. He's back behind the plate today. We'll see if that changes. Not much of a lead over there at first. 1-0 from Sipe. Swinging a foul tip. Maybe got a piece of Clift. Maybe the umpires, he'll take the courtesy jog out to the mound, hand Sipe the baseball. Typically see catchers do that every time you see an umpire get hit, which I'm assuming is what happened here. Tough to tell from our vantage point, but catchers and umpires work in tandem throughout the game. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Sipe still working from the first base side of the rubber. Gets the sign, comes set, checks the runner. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung hit off the top of the screen. So Sipe in yet another 2-strike count, looking for his first strikeout, not only of the game, but in a Bulldog uniform. Although McClure did go 0 for 4 in yesterday's ballgame, none of those were strikeouts. See if that changes here. Sipe in the motion, the 1-2, and rev it up! Called strike 3, fastball on the outer edge, and that's going to do it for the top of the first here. It's no runs on 1 hit. We've played half an inning here at the Nick. Scoreless. We head to the bottom of the first here on
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
I said thank you. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning being set to be played, and while we have a moment, let's take a look at the Adrian College Bulldog lineup. It is Adam Lashway, Nathan Linder, Logan Passagiato, Gage Reben, Sam Sipe, Connor Davies, Dakota Clift, Tate Wise, and Landon Agosta. Rounding out the 9 for Adrian. On the mound for Akron, and this one's going to be Brady Parks. Don't have much information on him as a right-hander. Will be working from the first base side of the rubber. Comes in with a short arm over the top action. Pretty good zip on that fastball for the Zips. We'll take a look at the Akron defense. Infield going left to right is Mike Torzito, Luke McClure, Caleb Ogg, and Adam Manzora. Outfield left to right is John Barnes, Brady Tampot, and Dwayne Brown. Of course, your battery today is Brady Parks on the mound and Josh Meisner behind the plate. So he sends that one down to second, which means we are set to begin play here in the bottom of the first inning. Bulldogs looking to change their fortunes in the batter's box. It was a rough showing from them yesterday, and even in Game 1, the quality at bats wasn't necessarily fantastic. They did just enough to squeak by. Be big for momentum here to get things going in the first inning. That's going to start here with Adam Lashway. As Parks works from the windup, first pitch, fastball misses above the hands. Saw in Game 2 yesterday this Akron outfield playing fairly deep, especially Brady Tampot over in center. He's a good 20 feet extra in depth compared to his corner outfield counterparts. Left fielder Barnes playing pretty standard. Meanwhile, the right fielder Brown playing fairly in. 2-0 catches the inside edge for a called strike 1. Parks quickly goes back to work. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball popped in the air right behind home plate. We'll see if Meisner has room. He will not. Will get out of play and into the parking lot. It's going to move things to 2 balls, 2 strikes. So on the 2-1, Brady Parks opting for the breaking ball. Lashley tried to jump on it, but that one just a little bit above the hands. Wasn't able to get on plane with it. 2-2, fastball. Good fight by Lashway. In this cold weather, that one got in on the hands, caught it off the handle a little bit, so you got to imagine the vibrations are flowing through the arms right now. Parks gets the sign. First base side of the rubber. Goes into the windup. Here's 2-2 to Lashway. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good spit by Lashway, and, well, he's doing exactly his job right now. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat, and that's exactly what you want out of the leadoff man. It's typically at the NCBA Division III level. Bullpen's not the deepest, as the full count pitch misses in the dirt. Lashway will lead this one off with a walk. But when you're playing 3 games in 2 days, especially in this weather, it's hard to get good arms that are fresh. So it really comes down to what team has the most pitching depth. And we will find out the answer to that question today. So I'll bring him Nathan Linder, showing bunt. Pulled it back instantly as the fastball by Parks was yanked down and out. Lashway leads off of first. He did lead Game 2 off with a walk yesterday, but on the first pitch he tried to steal but was absolutely hosed by Adam Manzora. As Parks has that in the back of his mind as he'll flip over to first. Lashway back in plenty of time. Parks working from the stretch, the 1-0 to Linder. Fastball just missed up, according to the home plate umpire. Favorable call for the Bulldogs early on. It's Linder in an advantage count here. 2 balls, no strikes. Lashway leads off of first. Had him leaning, pick off over to first. Not in time. Lashway was caught leaning. He was beat, but the throw pulled the first baseman Zara just a little bit too far. Lashway able to swim around the tag and get back unscathed. It's the 2-0, another fastball yanked down and out. It's going to make it 3 balls, no strikes. Brady Parks is in danger of walking the first 2 batters he faces today. So Linder awaits the 3-0. Fastball misses in off the plate. So it'll be back-to-back walks for the Bulldogs to lead off this game. And it'll be an early RBI opportunity for Logan Passagiato. Passagiano comes into play today. 290 on the year, just under a 400 on base. OPS right around the 850 mark. He bats third for the Dogs today. Right-hander open stance, climbs into the box. First pitch, fastball, misses down and out once again. That's 6 straight misses from Brady Parks. Got to imagine a spot like this, you're going to see the take sign come up from head coach Nicholas Christian. The 1-0, swinging a tap foul at the plate. Passagiano saw a fastball up, tried to jump all over it, but a little bit too antsy. He caught it off the end cap. Moves it to 1 ball, 1 strike. Parks comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and out once again. Parks just can't seem to find the plate right now for these Akron Zips. Haven't been able to see him locate the fastball nor the breaking ball. See how long he lasts in this one if that keeps up. 2-1, another center cut fastball. Passagiano very early on. And it well fouled on the third base line. So after a slow offensive day yesterday, Bulldogs have an early opportunity. We'll see if they can capitalize. They left them loaded once yesterday. Looking to change that here. 2-2, breaking ball, misses down, and it gets away from the catcher, Meisner. It's going to allow both the runners to move into second and third. And an even better opportunity now for Passagiano and Adrian to get off to an early lead here. Parks already up to 17 pitches in the first inning and has yet to record an out. Only 5 strikes thrown so far. 2 of them this at bat. 3-2 to Passagiano. This one lifted into right field, standard depth. Lashaway tagging. Brown comes underneath of it. Lashaway heading home. The throw to the plate by Brown is a good one, and they got Lashaway out. What a play by Dwayne Brown. Textbook throw from him. Got camped underneath the baseball, had momentum going towards plate, and fired a seed to the catcher Meisner to catch Lashaway by a good 3 steps. What a great defensive play here in the first. That's going to bring up Gage Reben. Linder move up to third on the play, so anything that squeaks by Meisner will bring him in, but this one's going to be lifted. Shallow right center field. This may be in no man's land as it's going to drop down in front of Brown. Linder will come in and score, and Gage Reben had himself an RBI knock here. Bulldogs strike first. It's 1-0. Wasn't the prettiest base hit. Got a breaking ball off the end of the bat, but Reben got just enough of it to loop it over Ogg and drop it in front of Brown. So that'll bring up the pitcher, Sam Sipe, now looking to get himself some early run support. First pitch to him, fastball, called strike at the knees. It's the first time we've been able to see Parks be able to locate that fastball first pitch. He goes with here, the 0-1, swing and a miss. Pulled the string. Good sequence there with the fastball at the knees. Looked like the changeup on that last one. Got Sipe well out in front. He's quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2, spiked fastball. Good stop once again by Josh Meisner. Going to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're under Reben at first. Not too much speed from him. It's going to take something deep into the gap or down the line for him to come around and score. It's 1-2. That one's popped in the air. Going to get out of play right behind our heads. Count remains 1-2. And on the 22nd pitch of the first inning by Brady Parks. While it was looking disastrous for a minute at 17 pitches without an out, he's the double play. The 9-2 putout got him a huge lift. This one's popped in the air left side towards Zito battling the sun as he'll eventually get under it, put the squeeze on it. That's going to do it for the first inning. Bulldogs get 1 run on 1 hit. We played 1. Bulldogs lead it by 1. You're watching NCBA Baseball.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever. Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. So 1 inning in the books. Bulldogs struck first. They have matched their run total from the game yesterday. They were set up for a potentially more dangerous inning. It was second and third, nobody out with Brady Parks very fatigued on the mound, but it was a great defensive play by Dwayne Brown over in right field to gun down Lashaway at the plate. But then after that, Gage Reben able to give the Bulldogs a little boost with a blue pin into right that drove in the lone run. So Sipe goes back to work, still working out of the stretch. It'll be Cole Batt, the DH, at the plate. First pitch to him, breaking ball yanked outside. Squirts away from Clift. He'll have to go corral it. And we talked about the defensive alignment, specifically in the outfield for Akron. Meanwhile, for Adrian, everyone very shallow, particularly the center fielder Lashaway, just about maybe 50 to 60 feet behind the second base bag. So he's playing him about 190 feet, maybe 200 feet away from the hitter. Just not afraid to get burned out there whatsoever. Slice behind, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch, fastball, called strike, outer third. Generous call there. Sipe will surely take it, and I can't imagine it's the last time we'll see a pitch like that called a strike, with the weather being as it is. Can't feel too much empathy for anyone on the field today. You see everyone at least in long sleeves, a few players in hoodies and face coverings, trying to stay as warm as you possibly can. But the sun's starting to break through the clouds a little bit. Here's the 3-1 from Sipe. Fastball yanked outside. It'll be a leadoff walk for Cole Batt. Never had to pick the bat off his shoulder. That'll bring up third baseman Mike Orzito. Thankfully for Sipe, he works out of the stretch anyway, so this shouldn't disrupt his rhythm too much. He's clarifying with his teammates exactly who's covering what base and what situation we may see here. Orzito climbs in. Not much of a lead by Batt at first base. First pitch, fastball, pulled outside. So after a very efficient first inning where he got a pair of groundouts and a strikeout to end it, not pitching to the same level here in the top of the second. Here's the 1-0, breaking ball, missed outside. Orzito thought about it, but smartly kept the bat on his shoulder, and well, that may be a good 0-2 pitch as that one started about a ball off the plate, but by the time it reached the plate, it was about 1.5 feet off into the left-handed batter's box as the 2-0s fouled down the third base line. So the count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Cole Batt leading off at first. Not much of a lead over there, about 3 steps. Now makes it 3.5. Sipe, set, checks the runner. The 2-1. Breaking ball yanked outside once again. Runner Batt going. A good throw by Clift, and they got him. Not sure what Cole Batt was seeing over there, as it was a yanked slider from Sipe. Clift, all he had to do was drop down to a knee and corral it. And he had Batt dead to rights with a perfect throw down to Augusta at second. So Sipe now able to fully focus on the hitter as he's down 3 balls, 1 strike. Mike Orzito. The pitch. Fastball swung on center field. Lashaway drifts back, camps underneath it, and puts it in the back pocket. 2 up, 2 down here in the second. We mentioned Lashway playing very shallow. That one, if he was in standard depth, probably hit right to him. Only had to drop back a good 5 or 6 steps. That's going to bring up Dwayne Brown, who made the excellent defensive play in the bottom half of the first, keeping this one at a 1-run deficit for Akron so far. First pitch to him. Fastball misses down. The ballgame yesterday, Dwayne Brown had that big RBI triple in the 6th that really broke the game open for Akron and allowed them to coast through the rest of it. The 1-0 line, shallow right field, going to get over the head of Augusta and down for a base hit. Dwayne Brown has done nothing but hit and play defense in this series for Akron. One of the, well, prior to these first couple innings, one of the most unsung heroes of the series so far. He's had himself an excellent weekend and already has a healthy lead off of first base. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take off here as John Barnes climbs in. First pitch, fastball, called strike, outer edge. Seen that a lot from Sipe so far, starting a lot of hitters out on the outside edge. Hasn't had the same type of command on the inside part of the plate, but he's pretty consistently hit that outside third. So he does it again here. This one more center cut for another called strike, and well, Sipe has a chance to end the first 2 innings with a strikeout. Brown leads off of first. Sipe set. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball yanked outside, and it was a delayed steal from Brown. He's going to easily make it into second base, catching the whole defense off guard. So he moves into scoring position here with 2 away. Well, over the hitter, Barnes still in a 1-2 hole. The left fielder for the Zips today, looking to even this thing up, has a big hole right side. Sipe comes set, checks the runner. Goes into the motion, the 1-2. Runner goes, swinging a foul. Got a piece of Brown for Barnes. He's gingerly walking away. Those don't feel good when it's 80 out, but how about 45? As the catcher, Clift, going to walk out to the mound. Good sign of sportsmanship here. He'll give Barnes an extra couple seconds to try to walk this one off. Barnes appears to be okay. He will be staying in this game at least to finish this at-bat here. Sam Sipe looking to escape the traffic on the bases here. Brown with good speed. Anything hit to the outfield is likely to score him, even with the Bulldog outfield playing fairly shallow. The arms in left and right by Wise and Davies not the strongest on this team, but they can still throw a runner out. They'll try the pickoff play at second, not nearly in time. We saw one pickoff yesterday. It was Josh Cornett, who got picked off at second base by Simon Gilchrist. Sipe trying to capture some of that for himself, but was unsuccessful. As Sipe comes set, checks the runner. The 1-2 to Barnes. Swinging pop-up in the infield. Reben over, and he'll put the squeeze on it for out number 3. It is no runs, 1 hit here in the top of the second. Bulldogs lead at 1-0. You're watching NCBA baseball here in Adrian College TV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Welcome back into the Nick. Bottom of the second inning being set to be played. It'll be 6, 7, 8 for the Bulldogs. It's Connor Davies, Dakota Clift, and Tate Wise. Due up here facing Brady Parks, who, after a rough start to the inning, was able to navigate through and come out largely unscathed. Did allow the one run, but had some help from his friends. Dwayne Brown has kept it at a one-run deficit thus far for Akron. So Parks works from the windup, goes back to work. First pitch to Davies. Fastball misses. No, called strike, outer third. Caught the very edge of that corner. It's left-handed hitting Davies stands fairly off the plate in that left-handed batter's box. Next one, another one. Called strike, outside third. Davies didn't like either one, but he's going to have to battle here. Quickly behind, no balls, 2 strikes. Park back into the motion. Breaking ball bounces down. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Center fielder Tampot shifted well into the right center gap. He's a good 20 feet offline of the second base bag. Hoping Davies pulls one here. It's the 1-2. Fastball misses just off the outside third. Good take by Davies. It's going to even things up at 2-2. Parks gets the one he wants. Glove to the waist. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him out on strikes. Pulled the string. Looked like the change up there from Parks. Gets his first strikeout of the game. There's one away here in the second. So that's going to bring up Dakota Clift now, the catcher. Clift with a nice game yesterday. He was batting cleanup. In the game, he went 2 for 4 with a triple. First pitch to him, center cut fastball, called strike 1. Parks instantly goes back to work. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, hit on the ground, second base. Og fields, couple shuffles, throw over to first. And then there's quickly 2 up, 2 down here to start the second for Adrian. That's going to bring up the Bulldog left fielder. It's going to be Tate Wise. Wise comes into this one. 24 at-bats on the year, 167 on the batting average. However, the OBP at 462. He's a guy who knows how to take a walk. He's going to lay off that fastball down here. Parks quickly back into the motion. Here's the 1-0. Fastball. Just missed off the inside edge. Tough to tell from our vantage point up here in the press box, left and right. We got a pretty good gauge up and down, but left and right makes it a little bit more difficult. It's a 2-0. This one is going to catch the inside corner. Dugout for the Bulldogs didn't like it. That's going to move the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 to Wise. This one's skied in the air. It'll be well fouled down the first base line. Move to 2 balls, 2 strikes. After a 23-pitch first inning, Parks on his 34th pitch of the game here. We're going to get that pitch count down, be more efficient. This one sent onto the ground, third base, but it's going to be just wide of the bag. Foul ball. Had Wardzito fielded that in fair territory, he would have had no play at Tate Wise, so a fortunate break for Akron. As that one rolled about a foot down the third base line. So Wise climbs in again. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Park. Glove at the waist in the motion. 2-2. Fastball. Misses down. We mentioned the OBP from Wise approaching 500. This is a guy who knows the strike zone very well. Does not expand too much. 3-2. Fastball misses up. It'll be yet another walk for Tate Wise, and that is the 3rd of the game. Surrendered by Brady Parks. So that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter. It'll be Landon Augusta. Augusta comes into this one 182 with the average, 333 OBP. Not much power, 273. That is across 22 at-bats. He's ahead here, 1-0. Wise leads off of first. Parks from the stretch. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Center cut fastball. Augusta got a little bit out in front of it. It's going to even things up at 1-1. Pitch, swinging a foul back in our direction over to the screen. Augusta now falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third baseman Morzito hugging the third base line. A little bit of a modified no doubles defense early on here as Wise has pretty good speed. Anything down the line or in the gap has a good chance to score. But it won't happen here. Augusta waves and misses. Be the second strikeout of the inning. The Bulldogs strand 1. They lead at 1-0 after 2. You're watching NCBA Baseball here on Adrian College TV.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog. This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back inside Nicolay Field. Top of the third being set to be played. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for Akron. That's Adam Manzora, Brady Tampot, and Caleb Ogg. As through 2 innings, Sam Sipe been pretty effective so far. Through 2 innings has allowed 2 hits, struck out 1, walked 1. Well, we've seen some nice defensive plays on both sides. In the first inning, Dwayne Brown made a nice play to throw out Lashway at the plate, and then the top half of the second, Dakota Clift made a nice throw down to second base to catch the runner bat. Sam Sipe goes back to work. He faces Adam Manzora, 9-hole hitter today. Clift sets up outer third. First pitch, breaking ball, tapped, foul down the first base line. Had him way out in front of it. We've seen Sipe start most hitters with fastballs today. Manzora clearly sitting on one there, didn't get it. In the ball game yesterday, he was 0 for 2 with a walk. Made a couple nice defensive plays behind the dish. He's behind 0-1 here. The pitch, breaking ball, line drive, gonna get through for a base knock. So good start to the third inning here. Adam Manzora gets a center breaking ball and got it a little bit off the end of the bat, but able to muscle it up the middle past the outstretched arm of Augusto. So that'll flip the lineup over. It'll be Brady Tampot. He grounded out to short to lead off this game. If you're Sipe, you would love another one of those here. Keep that pitch count down. First pitch, batter showing bunt, gets it down the third base line. Reben feels his only play will be to first, where he gets Tampot in plenty of time, but it is a successful sack bunt for Brady Tampot. So Manzora moves into scoring position. Heart of the order coming up now. This 2-3-4 for this Akron lineup is by far their most dangerous part, and while they were the offensive catalyst yesterday, Sipe will have to try to navigate this with a runner on second, 1 out. Checks the runner a few times. First pitch from Sipe. This one lined into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit in front of Davies. The runner Manzora didn't get a great jump. They'll have to hold him at third base. But it'll be a base knock for Caleb Ogg as the Zips have him on the corners with 1 away. It's the best opportunity Akron's had, and well, they definitely have the right guy at the plate. It's Josh Meisner. He's been red hot at the plate. 7 hits in the series, including his 1 back in the first. Ogg dancing off of first base. Sipe going to step off. And they're going to call a balk. They're going to say the left shoulder of Sipe moved a little bit. He can't believe the call. So Manzura will come in and score. We are knotted up at 1 run apiece, and Og will move into scoring position. Yeah, they're going to say it was the left knee of Sam Sipe that buckled. So a successful maneuver by Og at first base. He was dancing off, trying to draw the attention, and, well, he did just that. Got in the head of Sipe, forces him to make the mistake. So now Meisner still has a man in scoring position, 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. Sipe comes set, checks the runner. Not much of a lead by Og. First pitch, breaking ball missed off the outside edge. Now, if Sipe's going to throw that slider first pitch, you want him to start it really middle of the plate so it ends either on the edge or just off the edge. Right now, he started on that outer third, so by the time it gets to the plate, it is well off the plate and largely an uncompetitive pitch, but he'll take more of those. Changeup dove down to the last second. Got Meisner out in front of it, tipped into the glove of Clift. It's going to even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Sipe checks the runner, the 1-1. Swing and miss. Looked like the changeup once again had Meisner out in front. It's going to move the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to imagine we're going to see the breaking ball here from Sipe. He's got a decent feel for it, has great movement. See if he can make it a competitive one. Checks the runner, checks again. The 1-2. Breaking ball lined into the air, left field. Going to get down for a base hit. It's going to get past Tate Wise. Caleb Og easily going to come in to score. Meisner will cruise into second base. He has a 1-out RBI double. Zips now lead it 2-1. Well, Josh Meisner with his 8th hit in this 3-game series. He has been a problem for these Bulldogs. In a 1-2 count, you saw Sipe go with the breaking ball, just got way too much play. He started at middle, which means it started middle in, ended up middle of the plate, and well, Meisner didn't miss it. He laced it down the left field line. As even if Tate Wise would have taken the perfect route, I'm not sure he would have been able to get Meisner at second. It's the first pitch to Luke McClure. It's a called strike. That one, the 40th pitch of the ballgame for Sipe. Bulldogs hoping to get at least a couple more innings out of him. As we mentioned before, pitching can oftentimes be tight. It's on the 0-1. McClure showed bunt, but pulled back on a middle fastball. So count is no balls, 2 strikes. Sipe comes set, checks the runner. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him out on strikes. Went with the breaking ball, and that is the premier breaking ball for Sam Sipe. That slider that starts middle of the plate and ended up about a ball off the plate. Results in the swing and miss. Second strikeout of the game for McClure, and second of the game for Sipe as well. 2 away now. He's going to bring up Cole Batt. He walked his last time up. He's going to line this one. That's going to get down for a base hit and more into the gap. The runner Meisner will come in and score. Here's Batt rounding first. He'll cruise into second base. It's the second double of the inning for Akron. They double their lead up to 2. It's 3-1 Zips. Looked like the fastball from Sam Sipe there. It was middle of the plate, outer third. And Cole Batt did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. Stayed back, found a barrel, and lined it into that right center field gap. These Zips may not be done yet. It's Mike Warzito standing in. Flew out back in the second. Put a pretty good swing on it too. Barreled it up the Lashley in center, but in this type of weather, hard to get anything to fly. First pitch breaking ball, sky into the air, shallow left field. Wise comes in, hat flies off. The ball ends up in the glove. So it's a good inning for Akron. They get 3 runs on 4 hits. We've played 2.5 here from the Nick. Zips lead at 3-1. You're watching NCBA Baseball here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back into the Nick. Bottom of the third being set to be played. It'll be 1-2-3 for the Bulldogs. Last time they had the top of the order, they got that run in the first inning, courtesy of the Gage Riemann RBI knock. So Lashaway will climb in. Second plate appearance of the game. Walked back in the first. Almost got picked off when he was on first, but nifty swim move maneuver. Diving back into first allowed him to come out unscathed. So try to start this offense back up again, facing Brady Parks. 41 pitches through 2 innings for him. First pitch to Lashaway, popped up right side. First baseman comes in, drifts now into fair territory. He'll put the squeeze on it for out number 1 here in the third. Lashaway being very aggressive. Got a fastball a little bit above the hands when you typically want him to lay off, but if he's able to get on plane with that, did meet it on the barrel. But a launch angle north of 50 degrees isn't going to get it done. Oh, swing and a miss from Linder. Linder also walked back in the first. Later came around and scored. 0-1, fastball misses in. Seen Brady Parks work very fast in this one. Not too much time in between pitches. Is once again quickly back in the motion. 1-1 to Linder. Swinging a line drive, sinking into right field, and Brown's going to pull up on it. Linder able to get a 1-out knock here for the Dogs. So they got the offense brewing once again here. That'll bring up Logan Passagiato. Last time he was up, hit a fly ball in a shallow right field. Would have been a sac fly more often than not, but it was Dwayne Brown making the excellent throw home to keep it scoreless at the time, but that was changed one batter later. Passagiato looking to make more solid contact here. Linder leads off of first, extend the lead an extra step. First pitch, fastball yanked outside. Meisner with a big arm behind the plate. Won't imagine we see Linder take off here. But a very good, very smart base runner over there. Anything in the gap or down the line should score him. It's the 1-0 wave and a miss. Breaking ball, outer third. Great pitch by Parks. Had Passagiato lunging. Like to see the big 3-hitter for Adrian stay in those legs and meet a barrel somewhere. He shows bunt. Oh, pull back pitch in the dirt, scooped up by Meisner. Linder never even had the thought of trying to advance on it. So the count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Third baseman Mordzio playing very in. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Off the glove of Meisner, going to allow Nathan Linder to steal. Thought for a second Passagiato may have gotten a small part of that, as looked like a center cut, either a breaking ball that didn't move much or a changeup. Passagiato was way out in front, but kind of hit off the end of the glove of Meisner. Passagiato has another RBI opportunity, but wave and a miss at a breaking ball. It's going to be 2 away now. And I'll bring up the lone Bulldog with an RBI today. It is Gage Riemann. Riemann on the year, 444 with the batting average. He'll take ball 1. Was a breaking ball missed off the outer third. It's Akron outfield still playing fairly deep. Anything that gets through the infield will be scoring Linder. See if Riemann can do just that. This one chopped on the ground to short. McClure going to be a tough play on the run. Throw to first is in plenty of time. and the side is retired. Bulldogs straight another one in scoring position. We've played 3. Akron leads at 3-1. You're watching NCBA baseball here on Adrian College TV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jetty is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Ready to explore your age and future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship-day. So top of the 4th being set to be played. Sam Sipe going back to work through his 3 innings of work at 44 pitches, so pretty efficient from him, but it's coming off an inning where he allowed 3 and faced 7 batters in the inning. So it'll be 7-8-9 for the Zips. That's Brown, Barnes, and Manzora. Wayne Brown stands in last time up, singled into right field. This one tapped foul off of him at the plate. Wayne Brown been a thorn in the side of the Bulldogs, getting it done on both sides of the field. So they have yet to find a way to slow him down. He has a big hole up the middle. Linder shaded well towards third base. See if Brown can take advantage of that. He's behind 0-1. Sipe still working from the stretch. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Hit on the ground to third. Reben fields. Couple shuffles. Throw over to Passagiato. He's in plenty of time to get Brown. 1 up, 1 down here to start the 4th. It's exactly what you want out of Sam Sipe. Haven't seen him fall behind too many hitters, but every time he does, he's been giving up hard contact. His bread and butter is that slider-fastball combination. But when teams know they can sit on one pitch, it makes it a heck of a lot easier. This one's going to get down the third base line past a diving Reben. It's going to be a 1-out knock for John Barnes. He'll be held to a single. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Adam Manzora. Last time up, Manzora got a breaking ball off the end of the bat, was able to muscle it through the right side. See Linder shaded well towards the second base bag. Big hole left side. So now Reben will slide over. First pitch. He's going to tap foul down the first base line. First baseman Passagiato, shallow ball be hit to him. You got to imagine he'll be stepping on the bag first. Not much of an arm over there. But with the runner, Manzora, not a lot of speed himself. You do have a pretty good chance at turning 2 here. Sipe checks the runner. Pitch. Popped in the air. Linder calls for it immediately. He'll camp under it, put it in the back pocket. 2 away here in the 4th. That's going to flip the lineup over. It'll be Brady Tampot. Led this game off with a ground out to short. And last inning had a sac bunt. Just the runner he advanced over later came around and scored. So 0 for 1 on the day. John Barnes leads off of first. Sipe looking for the efficient inning here. Checks the runner once again. First pitch. Fastball. Called strike at the knees. Outer third. That's the bread and butter. Hitters see anything down and away, they're instantly taken. Just from the sheer amount of sliders. He's gotten a few chases on the slider, but overall he's been hit around a decent amount with that pitch. Runner goes. This one tapped down the third base line. Well foul. The runner, John Barnes, had a great jump on that one. Had that ball not been put in play, Clift would have had no chance to get him, so a fortunate break for the Dogs. Sipe is ahead of the hitter Tampot. No balls, 2 strikes. Sipe gets the one he wants, comes set. Glove at the waist, checks the runner. The 0-2. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. Wise isn't going to get there, and it goes past him and goes all the way to the wall. Barnes rounding third. He'll head home. Tampot into second base, standing up. It'll be a 2-out RBI double for Brady Tampot. Just not the best of pitches from Sam Sipe there. He had the batter down in the 0-2 hole, but left the slider up. Ended up middle of the plate, about belt high, and on an 0-2 count, that is just not the pitch you want to be throwing there. Credit Tampot, he took full advantage of it. He extends his Akron lead up to 3. Now gives Caleb Ogg another RBI chance in this one. He singled last inning, later came around and scored. First pitch breaking ball skips off the glove of Clift. So Tampot will move in the third. It'll be a wild pitch against Sipe. Well, these Akron Zips so far in this one, 8 hits in the ballgame, only 2 strikeouts, only 1 walk. So Sipe has been throwing strikes, just needs to increase the quality of those strikes. The 1-0 fastball misses down. Count moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Looking down at the Adrian bullpen, no action yet. So it seems for now, Coach Christian going to be rolling with Sam Sipe. There'll be a time called at the plate. Caleb Ogg has it granted. The count is 2-0. Sipe works from the first base side of the rubber into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tapper back to the mound. PFPs for Sipe. He'll take the jog over to first, flip it to Passagiato, and that's going to do it for the top half of the 4th. It's 1 run on 2 hits for the Zips. We played 3.5. Akron leads at 4-1. You're watching NCBA Baseball here on Adrian College TV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Sam Sipe leads off the 4th inning for the Bulldogs, trying to get himself some run support. He's allowed 4 through 4 innings thus far. Looking to get the offense going here. First pitch, fastball misses just up, according to the home plate umpire. Brady Parks, visibly frustrated with the call, quickly took that deep glance into that first base Akron dugout. He falls behind. 1 ball, no strikes to his pitcher counterpart. Pitch, this one popped in the air, right side, in foul ground. Ogg charging, and he will get there for the out, but maybe a little shaken up after the play, so he'll gingerly walk away. It'll be 1 up, 1 down to start the 4th. So that'll bring up Connor Davies. He struck out back in the 2nd. Got everything outer half of the plate. See if that changes here second time around. Parks into the windup. Fastball outer third, wave and a miss from Davies. Well, Parks has made it clear exactly what his game plan is against Davies. The lone left-hander in this Bulldog lineup getting nothing but pitches on the outer third. This one misses too far down. It's going to even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Parks still working into the windup. Goes into the motion, the 1-1. Swinging a tap foul at the plate. Will it stay fair? No, it will roll foul down the first base line. Davies in a full sprint to first base, so he'll have to collect his breath as he walks back into the batter's box. Thus far, Brady Parks threw 3 1/3, 3 strikeouts. Of course, one of those being against Davies, looking for number 4 here. The big lefty climbs back in. Parks goes on the motion, the 1-2. Fastball misses just down and out. It's going to even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gotta imagine we see another fastball on the outer edge here. The 2-2. That one flared down the third base line, well foul and out of play. So Davies stays alive, finally got a piece of one of those outside fastballs. He's shown that he can stick that back head out, but you'd love to see him stay back in that back leg, shoot one into left field here. He's got a big hole to do it. Here's 2-2 once more. Fastball misses up. Credit Davies for battling back. He was down 1-2 in this count, now has it full. Parks will have to come in if he wants to get Davies. Into the windup, glove comes up, the pitch. Breaking ball misses well out. Good at bat from Davies there as he battles back and urges himself a walk. Now the Bulldogs have a 1-out base runner for Dakota Clift. Clift bounced out to second his last time up. Has a big hole right side if he wants to go that way again. First pitch at him, wave and a miss. Pitches on the outer third. Clift had that front shoulder fly open. Looking to pull it here. Count is 0-1. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball right side. Knocked down by Ogg. His only play will be to first. The pitcher Parks covering. And they'll get Clift in plenty of time for out number 2. But on the play, Connor Davies moves up to second base. So that'll bring up Tate Wise with an RBI opportunity here. As we mentioned, Wise, if you're looking for a base knock, he may not be your guy, 167, but that on-base percentage north of 480. First pitch, fastball fouled back to the screen. You know, in the modern age of baseball analytics, so often you look at the OBP and the OPS, but in situations like these, this is where batting average comes into play. Bulldogs need a knock here. They want to cut the deficit down to 2. 0-1 to Wise. Swinging a line drive center field. This may get down, and it will in front of Tampot. Davies rounds third. He'll head home. Throw to the plate will not be in time. Connor Davies comes in and scores, and Tate Wise gets the job done for the Dogs here. They cut the deficit down to 2. It's 4-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Just a simple cut there from Wise. Doesn't have much of a leg kick, more of a toe tap. Got a fastball. It beat him a little bit on the inside part of the plate, but able to muscle it out to center, drop it in front of Tampot, get the job done. For the first pitch to Landon Agosta, he'll flip over to first. Wise back in plenty of time. Next one, fastball misses inside. We do have a defensive change. It is Brady Tampot who actually slides over to second base. Hard to tell who that is in center field. I believe that is Dwayne Brown as that one's tapped out to the mound. Easy play for Parks. He'll flip over to Ogg at first for out number 3. But in the inning, the Bulldogs get 1 run on 1 hit. They trail by 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/ adrian.college.campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
3, 4, 5 due up in the Akron Zip lineup. That's Josh Meisner, Luke McClure, and Cole Batt. Meisner been by far the most dangerous hitter in this series. 2 hits in the ball game already. Last time up, doubled in the third. Sam Sipe goes back to work for his 5th inning of work. First pitch, breaking ball, misses off the outer edge. Not a bad pitch from Sipe by any means, but the hitter Meisner so locked in at the moment, jumping on anything over the plate and laying off anything, even a fraction of an inch off of it. 1-0. Changeup misses inside, going to move it to 2 balls, no strikes. Sipe thus far, 57 pitches in the game. We'll be just watching his pitch count, seeing how much longer he'll be going in this one, as the 2-0 slider yanked well down and out. Going to move to 3 balls, no strikes. Got to imagine Meisner has the green light here with how hot he's been. So if you're Sam Sipe, you just can't groove one down the middle here. Still have to make a competitive pitch. Stay out of the wheelhouse of big number 52. Sipe goes into motion, the 3-0. Fastball, called strike. No. They're going to say it missed, maybe down and out. Sipe asking where it missed. Umpire not going to give him an answer. So Meisner is going to get lifted for the courtesy runner. It'll be John Barnes who will be taking his spot at first base. I'll bring up Luke McClure, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, the only Zip who was struck out today. He looks to try to extend this Akron lead. First pitch, fastball misses up and out. That's 5 straight balls from Sipe. Barnes, healthy lead off of first. Extends it half a step more, now another. Sipe checks on him. The pitch, swinging a line drive. That's going to get down into right center field for a base knock. Barnes rounding first. He'll head to third. The throw from Davies into Linder, the cutoff man. Split the runners, but John Barnes able to go first to third on the Luke McClure knock. So after McClure strikes out his first 2 at-bats, finally gets a decent fastball in the zone to hit, and will hit it in pretty much the perfect spot. Just a line drive over the head of Agosta. And old Davies never had a dream of throwing out Barnes going first to third. So they're on the corners, nobody out. Bring up Cole Batt, who's 1 for 1 with a walk in this game, doubled back in the 4th. First pitch, fastball misses down. Runner McClure on first. Not much of a lead there. If he goes, got to imagine Cliff's going to take a shot at him because he gets his lead. Big jump. Sipe steps off. They have him in a rundown. We'll check on the runner. Augusta trying to run him back to first base. Now the runner heading home. Throw to the plate. Bounces in front of Cliff. He'll have to knock it down. The runner Barnes on third stays put, but the runner McClure moves into scoring position now. Second and third, nobody out. Not terrible execution from the Bulldogs, as McClure's job there was to get in the rundown. Agosta did a good job of running him back to first base, but the runner Barnes on third base didn't get too far off of third, so once that throw came home, he instantly retreated, and since it was in the dirt, Clift never had a chance. The Bulldogs bring the infield here on the 1-0. It's popped up. First base side, foul ground. Does Passagiato have room? And he does! And no, they're going to say it hit the net. Because yes, they're going to say it deflected off the net, so it's just a foul ball. Count moves to 1-1. Passagiato made the catch on the play. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs have the infield drawn in, outfield standard depth. Right fielder Davies and Lashaway are playing fairly in, while Wise a little bit deeper. Sipe working from the stretch, the 1-1. Breaking ball is going to squirt by Clift. Runner Barnes coming home. They have a play at the plate, but Clift can't corral it in time. So the runner will come home. So that'll push the lead up to Akron, back up to 3. It is 5-2. Cole Bat now in an advantage count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on third, nobody out. Looks like the Bulldogs are still going to keep at least the corners drawn in here, as now the middle infielders will join them. Sipe comes set the pitch. Fastball misses just off the outer edge. It's going to move to 3 balls, 1 strike. Still no activity down in the Bulldog bullpen. So it appears they're going to let Sam Sipe go through this one. He's at 65 pitches. This will be a 66th. This one fouled back to the screen. It's going to load up our count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sipe only 2 strikeouts in the game, but can certainly use one here. But Cole Bat's seeing it well thus far. Had that big double his last time up. Count is 3-2. Sipe set in the motion. Here's the pitch. Swing a ground ball down the first base line. This one going to roll just a bit foul. So we'll reset and do it at least once more. The runner McClure getting a very large secondary off of third. Keep an eye on that as he creeps and creeps down that third base line. Sipe gets ready for the 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him out on strikes. Clift dropped it. He'll have to throw it over to first base, but does it in plenty of time. The runner McClure stays put, and it's a big third strikeout of the ballgame for Sam Sipe. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Mike Warzito. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Pair of flyouts, 1 to left, 1 to center. Bulldog infield still drawn in. The only exception being Agosta at second, but you got to imagine we'll see him creep in. So no, he'll stay put. Standard depth for him. First pitch, breaking ball, called strike. Sipe seals the strike there on the get-me-over breaking ball. Still a runner on third, 1 away. Bulldogs in danger of starting to let this one slip away. Here's the pitch, swinging a ground ball left side. Sliding stop, Reben. He'll throw home. Plate, the plate is in time. Clift applies the tag after a nice play by Gage Reben. And it is a huge second out for the Bulldogs. Well, credit Coach Nicholas Christian bringing the infield in. Ball wasn't hit particularly hard from Warzito, but a beautiful play by Reben. Picked it off the short hop and put the throw on the money, and a nice tag by Clift to complete the play. The 2 away, it'll be Dwayne Brown stepping in. 1 for 2 on the game today. Single back in the second, grounded out his last time up in the fourth. Warzito leads off of first. Here's the pitch. This one fouled back over the screen. It's going to even this up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sipe still works from the first base side of the rubber. Pitch count now north of 70. It's 72. Checks the runner. Checks him again. Runner takes off early. Steps off, and they got him picked off. Sipe going to run him. Now gets out of the rundown. Goes to Augusta. Close play at first base. Passagiato missed it. So, Warzito able to get back into first base unscathed. As Sipe had him picked off, he left very early. Sipe did the right thing there, kind of just ran at him, forced him to pick a direction, and got out of the play immediately. But it was the combination of Agosta and Passagiato who couldn't complete the play. So we go back to the batter. 1-1, the pitch. This one pops up over the screen. It's going to move it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sipe looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. Got to imagine we see the slider here. Quickly into the motion. Here's the pitch. This one lifted, shallow left field. Tate Wise camps underneath of it, back paddles a step, and then puts it in the back pocket for out number 3. So after a long top of the 5th, In the end, it's just one run on one hit. We've played 4.5. Zips lead at 5-2. You're watching NCBA baseball here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back inside Nicolay Field. Bottom of the fifth being set to be played. So the Bulldogs will try to get back in this game. They currently trail 5-2. Over the top of the order, leading off an inning once again. It'll be 1-2-3. Lashaway, Linder, and Passagiato. As Brady Parks goes back to work. Through 4 innings, currently 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. Lashaway climbs in to lead off the fifth. First pitch, breaking ball, leans out of the way of it. Got to imagine Lashaway's going to want that one back. Bulldogs need base runners. Had a free one there. Chose not to take it. It's the 1-0 now. Breaking ball misses down once again. Lashaway had 2 balls, no strikes. Likely earned himself a fastball here. We'll see if he can jump on it. 2-0. Breaking ball hit on the ground, left side. Nice play by Warzito over at first. Throwing the dirt. Og picks it. Nice defensive play there. There's 1 up, 1 down here to lead off the fifth. So Parks opted for some sort of breaking ball. Certainly drifted away from Lashaway, resulting in the rollover, but he did hit it hard. Unfortunately, it found a glove as Warzito was positioned perfectly, picked it on the short hop. First pitch to Linder, called strike, inside edge. Linder 1 for 1 in the game, a walk and a single. This one will be rolled on the ground. Warzito charges, fields at the waist, throw over to Og, is in time to get Linder. And very quickly, it is 2 up, 2 down after a pair of 5-3s. So that'll bring up Passagiato. 0 for 2 in the ballgame, struck out back in the third. See if they can get his bat going. 2 outs here are going to take a lot for the Bulldogs to scrap across the run here. First pitch, breaking ball, hit on the ground once again to Warzito. Let somebody else play. 3 putouts in the inning for Mike Warzito, and it's a 3 up, 3 down inning for Brady Parks. We played 5 here from the Nick. Zips lead it 5-2. You're watching NCBA baseball on Adrian College TV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family. Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Well, Sam Sipes' day on the mound has come to an end. It'll be Josh Cornett coming out of the bullpen here. Cornett on the season, 17 innings pitched. Has an ERA north of 8, a whip over 2. However, stats can be a little misleading. Last appeared on October 18th, so hasn't pitched in a formal game in just about 5 months. And even in those games he played against the University of Miami, Ohio, one of the best Division I club baseball teams in the country. And, well, he held his own in that game, did give up his fair share of runs, but most pitchers would. As now finally gets to face someone more at the Bulldogs level. He'll be facing 8-9-1. That's Barnes, Menzora, and Tampot here in the away half of the 6th inning. So John Barnes has been lifted. Hard to say who this is. Of course, at the NCBA Division III level, tough to find rosters and information on a lot of these guys, so we will work with what we have. First pitch breaking ball from Cornett misses well up. So Sam Sipes' day is done, at least on the mound. His spot's still there in the lineup. He did not have a DH today, so we'll see if he remains in the game or not. As that one swung out and missed, one with a high fastball. So Cornett's job here, keep this at a 3-run deficit and hope the offense can get them back into this. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball hit over to third. Rebound down to an E. Fields. Throw over to pass. Giotto at first. It's in plenty of time. Good start from Cornett. 1 up, 1 down here in the 6th. So we have now seen 4 straight 5-3 putouts. Of course, 3 on the Akron side of things. And this one here for the Bulldogs. Looking at the final line score for Sam Sipe in this one, it was 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. It's not the greatest of days from him, but certainly a lot of things to build on. Got a fair amount of swing and miss, good amount of ground balls, not too much hard contact, but well, for the Zips, the hits came when they needed them, resulting in the 5 runs. We'll see if Cornett fares any better against this lineup, as he's behind 1-0. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball middle of the plate. Batter swung through it. Cornett, another right-hander for the Bulldogs, who worked well on the first base side of the rubber. The left foot is a good 6 inches off of that rubber towards first base. It's the 1-1. Painted outside corner. Hitter didn't like the call. Instantly turns around. It's a glance at the home plate umpire. Cornett is ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goes into the motion, glove down at the waist. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him way out in front of the breaking ball. It is quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the 6th. Josh Cornett gets a batter swinging. That's going to turn the lineup over. It'll be Brady Tampot. So far in this one, 1 for 2, doubled in the 4th, sack bunt in the 3rd. See what he can do here with 2 outs for Akron. Cornett still able to work out of the windup, goes into the motion. First pitch to Tampot, fastball. Misses up, pops out of the glove of Clift. Hopefully that ball remains dry. We've had sunshine throughout most of this one. Not the brightest you'll see, but maybe warming things up a little bit for the players on the field. As Cornett gets the sign, goes into motion. 1-0 to Tampot. Swinging a foul back to the screen over in our direction. It's going to even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, I mentioned Josh Cornett had the uber-inflated ERA and whip, but that's just across 17 innings. Still plenty of innings set to be played. The Bulldogs have only played 1 conference series this season. This series against Akron, also an out-of-conference series, but it's really a big test for them. They play at the Division II level, NCBA baseball. which the Bulldogs, after this season, are hoping to move up into those ranks. But for now, they're at the Division III level. 2-1 from Cornett. Fastball misses up. Let's move to 3 balls, 1 strike. Now, although Cornett has been solid, he does struggle a bit with the walks. Walks just about 7 guys per 9 innings. That is a very high mark for any pitcher. He tries to avoid that here. The 3-1 fastball called strike, outer third. It's going to load up our count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Caleb Ogg waits on deck for the Zips. Love to have a base runner on for him. As Cornett, glove comes up, gets the sign he wants. Into the motion, leg comes up. Full count offering. Misses down in the dirt. It'll be a 2-out walk for Brady Tampot. And that'll bring up now the first baseman, Caleb Ogg, starting this game at second, but after Manzura was lifted, he slid over to first base. So trying to get it done with the bat here. Comes into this plate appearance 1 for 3. Singled back in the third. Later came around and scored. So has a pair of groundouts in this one. First pitch from Cornett. Swinging a chop over to second base. Goes to Fields. Shuffle. Throw over to Pasgiato at first. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit for the Zips. They lead it 5-2 after 5.5. You're watching NCBA Baseball here in Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Looking to become a
Don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st. Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. It'll be 4-5-6. Do it for the Dogs here in the 6th inning. Gage Reben gets us started here. Brady Parks still in the ballgame. Pitch count at 73, now 74. After the first one misses in the dirt. It scoots away from the catcher, Meisner. Reben got the RBI knock back in the first before bouncing out in the third. Tries to get things started here. The 1-0 swung on and missed. From our vantage point, tough to tell exactly what pitch that is. Looks to be maybe a super sharp slider or a cutter. It certainly has some break the other way, but that one's going to be lined into left field. Going to drop in for a base knock. Good start for the Dogs here in the 6th. Gage Reben, the second hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Sam Sipes. No, it is Josh Cornett who slides the Sam Sipes spot in the order. That is the 5-hole. Again, a lot of the time substitution rules can be a little tricky at this level. So we do have confirmation now as Cornett takes the first pitch breaking ball, called strike. Center cut. Bulldog dugout starting to get a little bit more lively now. They've been dead throughout most of this one. But that clock's starting to tick as he'll take pretty much the same pitch for strike 2. Quickly behind, no balls, 2 strikes. So Bulldogs trail by 3. Got to find a way to start to tighten that deficit up with how hard it's been for them to score runs. You can't go into these later innings trailing by more than, 2 or 3. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reben leads off at first. Not much speed. Won't be seeing him go here. Parks comes set. The 1-2. Swinging a foul back to the screen. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, slightly elevated. Cornett was on it. Just couldn't quite get on plane with it. Infield for the Zips in double play depth. Third baseman Residio hugging the third base line. So big hole through the 5.5 hole. 2-2. Misses, goes off the glove of Meisner. Throw down to second. Not in time. Good read by Gage Reben. He had a good jump on that one, even with the lack of speed. Able to make it into second base with nobody away. It's Josh Cornett has battled back into this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now that hole shifted from the left side to the right side. So you can find it here. The 2-2, swinging a line drive, foul. Down the first base line. Off the facing of the seating here. Not too many fans here, about what you would expect in mid-March in Michigan. Tough to convince people to sit through this weather and enjoy baseball. Next one, tapped. Going to get past the pitcher. Going to be a tough play for McClure, but he'll get it to first in time to retire Cornett. But good base running by Reben. He'll move up to third base and give a chance for Connor Davies to drive him in. Not the first time today we've seen a nice play by Luke McClure. Hasn't done much with the bat. A couple of strikeouts in this game, but did single. The glove has certainly been there as he's holding down the shortstop position for these Zips. First one to Davies. Taps down the first base line. Going to roll foul. Crucial at-bat here for Davies. It's pretty much a must-get run here. The offense been pretty scarce for the Dogs. Only 4 hits in the game. They do have 4 walks, averaging just about 1 1/4 base runners per inning. 0-1 to Davies. Fastball misses off the outer edge. Count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield positioning for the Zips. Everyone in standard depth. They will concede the run for an out here in the 6th inning. The 1-1 misses outside. Count moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. Davies just 3 at-bats coming into this one, or 3 plate appearances rather. 0 for 1, but does have a pair of walks. 2-1. That one swung and fouled down the third base line. Got a good pitch to hit there. Davies was on it, just caught it a little bit too deep, unable to keep it fair. So we'll have to protect now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davies can be prone to the strikeout at times, but needs to shorten up here. The 2-2. Fastball misses just down. Another close pitch taken with 2 strikes for Davies as he survives. Count runs full. Dugout for the Dogs starting to bring more energy now. Parks comes set, the 3-2. I'm going to tap foul at the plate. Looks like I got a piece of Davies. He'll gingerly walk around so he can walk that one off. So he'll have to refocus, get back into this at-bat, pick up a huge run sitting on third base. So Davies climbs back in. Parks gets the one he wants and comes set. Full count offering, swinging a ground ball to first base. Og Fields, he'll step on the bag, but Reben will come in and score. So Davies gets the job done. It's a 3 unassisted putout, but gets the RBI. Deficit is down to 2. It is 5-3 Zips here in the bottom of the 6th. So a 2 down. That's going to bring up Dakota Clift. Trying to get the offense going with 2 outs here. Haven't seen much with 2 outs from the Dogs here as he check swing fouls one back to the screen. This next pitch for Parks will be his 90th of the game. Will likely be his last inning. As typically in 45-degree weathers with no sleeves, you don't see guys throw more than 90 pitches. The 0-1 spiked in the dirt, knocked down by Meisner. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield playing Clift very shallow. Be hard for him to drop something behind an infielder. 1-1, swing and a miss. Got a breaking ball, sent it to the plate, pulled off on it. He'll have to protect it now. Count runs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Parks can end it today with an exclamation point. Won't happen on that one. Fouled down the first base line into the parking lot. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're just waiting on a baseball now. Hopefully an umpire ran out of them. Again, with the positioning of Nicolay Field, you do tend to lose a fair amount of baseballs. You have the highway down the third base line that if anything goes over that, no one's going to be playing Frogger. So here's the 1-2. Swinging a tap down the third base line. Zito Fields throw over to first. It's in time to get clipped, and the side is retired. However, in the inning, the Bulldogs get 1 run on 1 hit. We've played 6. Zips lead it 5-3. You're watching NCBA Baseball.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Top of the 7th, being set to be played. Josh Cornett goes back to work after an effective first inning of work. As for the Zips this inning, it'll be 3-4-5. That is Meisner, McClure, and Bat. 3 most dangerous hitters in this lineup. And Cornett will have to try to get through them all. So a throw from Clift goes down to second, which means we are set to begin play once again. Bulldogs still with the same 9 on the field. We have seen a few changes over on the Akron side of things. Still no word on the 2 players who have entered into this game. We're still trying to get that information. As Cornett will go back to work, works onto the windup extreme first base side of the rubber. Glove comes up into the motion. First pitch to Meisner. This one swung on and belted, but well fouled down the third base line. Had home run distance. Hit it well beyond the bullpen covering and almost on the other side of the hill. As I don't think Cornett will be throwing any more middle and fastballs this at-bat. Got to imagine Cliff just put down multiple fingers for this off-speed pitch here on the 0-1. Cornett into the motion, the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Just missed off the outer edge. Not a bad pitch there from Cornett. It's clear you're not going to get anything past the bat of Meisner. You just hope that when he hits it, it finds a glove. So here's the 1-1. Another one belted down the third base line. This one maybe even farther than the first. I believe that made it onto the highway, which is a good probably 350 to 400 feet off of home plate. Cornett having a laugh about it. Meisner's had a couple big swings this at bat, but he is behind 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cornett gets the sign. Glove comes up. Into the motion. Knee comes up. The 1-2. Fastball misses up. Not a bad idea there. Anytime Meisner's seeing 4 seams rotating around, those eyes are getting huge. Got to imagine you see him go with an off-speed pitch down and hope he gets Meisner to roll over here. Count is 2-2. Cornett into the motion, the payoff. This one popped up first base line, going to get out of play. Into the parking lot. So far, Cornett has fared much better against Meisner than any other Bulldog pitcher. Saw him have some big swings against Linder yesterday. He was 3 for 4 in that ball game. Here today, 2 for 2 with a walk. We'll see if Cornett can be the first Bulldog pitcher to retire Meisner. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses just up. Not a bad pitch by Cornett by any means. Didn't miss by much. Meisner with a good big league take there. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cornett doesn't want to give him a freebie as he goes into the motion. 3-2 to Meisner. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Got him with the fastball. Went letter high with it. Meisner swung underneath of it. And for the first time this series, Josh Meisner has been retired by a Bulldog pitcher. I mentioned Cornett, not the type of guy that's going to blow you away with his velocity, but with an awkward arm angle, everything he throws moves in every single direction. Has that two-seam fastball that'll run in on the hands of righties. Has that big looping breaking ball. That's a 57-foot fastball. Nice pick by Cliff. But he's got pitches that go in every direction. The fastball, breaking ball, and changeup combo. It's really the bread and butter to his success, just how he can mix those pitches up and keep hitters off-balanced. Looked like Meisner was sitting off-speed on that last at-bat, and Cornett beat him with a fastball. The 1-0, that one misses down. So after his big strikeout, he'll fall behind Luke McClure. 2 balls, no strikes. McClure 1 for 3 in the ballgame, singled back in the 5th, has a pair of punch-outs in this one. Bulldog outfield playing a little bit deeper than we've seen him so far this series. Here's the 2-0. Another one misses up. 3 balls, no strikes. Got to imagine McClure has the take sign here. We'll see Cornett come in with the courtesy fastball. Cornett now shifts over a little bit more centered to the mound before shifting over to the first base side. 3-0 courtesy fastball is over the plate for strike 1. So moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. Big hole up the middle. Linder shaded well towards the third base line. Gosta playing straight up at second. 3-1, fastball misses well up. It'll be a 1-out walk for Luke McClure. They give a chance for Cole Batt here with 1 away. Batt so far today, 1 for 2, doubled in the 3rd, walked in the 2nd. Cornett has gotten a few ground balls since coming into this game. 2 last inning. Love 1 here. Not a ton of speed in the box. So a double play is in fact possible. First pitch, runner fakes the steal. McClure will retreat back. Cornett yanks the fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Cornett forced to work from the stretch once again. Comes set, checks the runner. Here's the pitch. This one fouled back over the screen. It's going to even things up at 1-1. Bulldog defense in double play depth. Both Linder and Agosta shaded well up the middle, just a few steps away from the second base bag. But big holes through the 5.5 and 3.5 holes. Here's the 1-1. Fastball yanked once again. Nice play by Cliff to slide over and corral it. You got to imagine the runner on first. Luke McClure getting in the head of Josh Cornett, dancing off of first base. We've seen him fake a pair of steals already. Doubted he'd be going on a 2-1. Cornett checks on him, and yes, he is going. Pitch misses away. Throw from Cliff. He never had a chance. McClure easily swipes second. And the count moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. It'll be Mike Forzidio in the on-deck circle. But if you're Cornett, this is the part of the lineup that you have to attack. This middle to bottom of the order, these are the guys you want to go after. But it'll be back-to-back walks surrendered by Cornett. And that'll put him on first and second with 1 away for Forzidio. Forzidio 0 for 3 in the ballgame, pair of flyouts and a ground out. He was the one that came up in the 5th and bounced out to third base where Gage Trevin able to pop up and make a nice play home. This one's skied in the air, right center field. Connor Davies shifts to his right. He'll put the squeeze on it. Runner on second, McClure tags. He'll head up to third base. So it'll be 2 down now in the 7th inning. Going to give Dwayne Brown a chance. Runners on the corners. Now, last time we saw the Zips with runners on the corners, they had the runner at first base picked off, but Bulldogs just couldn't execute the play. Nobody scored on it, but they allowed the runner to just advance the free 90 feet. We'll see if they change the game plan here. As Dwayne Brown climbs in, 1 for 3 on the game. Runner staying put. First pitch, swing and a miss. Two-seamer inside part of the plate. Ties up Brown. Very pivotal moment here for Josh Cornette and the Bulldogs. Offense has been tough to come by. Got to keep the deficit at 2. The 0-1. This one's skied in the air. Center field. Lashaway cruises over, puts up the glove, and into the back pocket for out number 3. So the Zips strand a pair. We've played 6.5. It's stretch time from the Nick. You're watching NCBA Baseball here on Adrian College TV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Tate Wise behind the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brady Parks still in the game. Breaking ball comes inside, catches the piece of Wise. So the OBP machine gets on base once again. Bulldogs have a leadoff base runner. So that'll bring up Landon Agosta. Check over to Wise. Dives back in safely. First pitch to Agosta misses down. Landon Agosta 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out back in the second. Bounced out in the fourth. The 1-0 fastball. Center cut called strike. As Parks comes set once again. Quickly, the next one. The bunt. And they're going to say he never pulled back the bunt. The catcher, Meisner, asking for a foul tip. Meanwhile, the runner, Wise, moves into third. Now, umpire's going to come together and talk about this one.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, welcome back. After a brief break there, they ended up ruling in favor of the Bulldogs. They said Agosta did not get a piece of the foul tip on the bunt. So Tate Wise, good base running, moves into third base. And Landon Agosta brings him home with a 5-3 putout. So the Bulldogs now within one run. They trail 5-4. Top of the order now, it'll be Adam Lashaway. Get things started here. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Did walk back in the first. It's the 1-0 to him. Fastball misses down. So now he's ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. That last pitch from Parks is 105th of the ballgame. Didn't expect to see him come out for the 7th inning, but here we are. As the 2-0 is fouled back to the screen over in our direction. If this net wasn't there, would have had a nice play opportunity. So Parks back into the windup. Count is 2-1. Pitch to Lashaway. Swing a sinking fly ball into center field. Brown cruises over and puts it away for out number 2. So that'll bring him Nathan Linder. Linder 1 for 2 in the ballgame with a walk and a single. That single coming back into the 3rd inning as he gets to face Brady Parks for the 4th time today and get this Bulldog offense going with 2 away. First pitch, fastball misses down and in for ball 1. Again, still no activity in that Bulldog bullpen. We'll see Josh Cornett come out for his 3rd inning of work as that one's set on the ground and McClure short. Field, throw over to Ogg, and plenty of time to get Linder. But in the inning, the Bulldogs get within 1 run after Landon Agosta gets the RBI ground out. So we got a 1-run game. We head to the top of the 8th here on Adrian College TV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and...
So that is going to be the end of the game. Typically, with NCBA 3-game series, the 3rd game on a single day will be the 9-inning game, but not today, as that's going to do it for this one. Bulldogs drop it 5-4. Bulldog offense just couldn't get anything going in this one. Scored 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 6th and 7th. However, it was the big 3rd inning for Akron that carried him through this one, and a strong pitching performance by Brady Parks, who throws a 7-inning complete game in this one. 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Meanwhile, Sam Sipe going to take the loss in this one. Goes 5 innings, 5 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. But Josh Cornett, 2 very strong innings in relief. 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So the Bulldogs drop Game 3 of the series. They lose the rubber match and lose this 3-game set to Akron. So for Remington Gilniak, everyone else at ACTV, have a good day.